What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about Zomedica Corp, ticker symbol ZOM. They released their earnings report last week, and it was pretty interesting to say the least. So we're going to take a deep look into exactly what the financials for this company are, and we are also going to take a deep dive into the massive catalyst that Zomedica has coming up in the near future that could be, and I am expecting it to be, an absolute game-changing event for Zomedica for the long term. So before we get into all of this information, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you go down and hit that like button and hit the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video, so you get to stay up to date on all of your favorite stocks, learn about a couple of new ones, and see exactly which options I am trading and which strategies I am using to trade them. So taking a look at the chart of Zomedica, we can see that this stock, as well as a lot of the other hyper growth stocks that we have been talking about on this channel, have witnessed a very substantial sell-off over the last week and a half. Now, the reason for this, as I've said in a couple of my other videos, a lot of investors are worried about inflation, and we saw a sharp increase in the 10-year Treasury yields, which kind of freaked out a lot of investors. Now, we did see Zomedica report earnings on February 24th, and we did see a significant jump in share price, which is very interesting. Now, we've been covering Zomedica on this channel a couple of times over the past 2 months, and if we take a look at one of my previous Zomedica videos, we can see that the stock was trading at about 97.5 cents when we first started covering this channel, and we can see that now the stock is trading at $1.87 even after a very substantial sell-off. The stock was even trading as high as $2.91. So if you were able to get into Zomedica in the early stages, especially when we were started talking about this stock on this channel, you are still up a very significant amount. Now, I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I say in these videos is financial advice, but this dip on Zomedica looks like a very good one to buy, in my opinion. Now, if you don't have a Zomedica position at the current time, this could be a great time to get in. Or if you already have a Zomedica position, you could average into more shares and increase your overall position size in this company that has a lot of potential for the long term. So now let's take a look at Zomedica's earnings report. So coming over here, we can see that Robert Cohen, Zomedica's CEO, commented, "While we are thankful for our substantially improved balance sheet, we continue to be good stewards of our funds by remaining efficient in our operations as we prepare for the upcoming commercial release of Truforma." So we're going to get into this Truforma release a little bit later in this video, but this is big news. So their guidance, this is essentially a pretty important part of the company's guidance on their conference call. So the CEO is looking forward to the release of this Truforma, and a lot of investors are as well. This is the most important thing for this company right now because they are in, at the current time, the R&D phase of the Truforma, and it is expected to be released very soon. So coming down a little bit further, we can see that Zomedica recorded net loss and comprehensive loss for the year ended December 31st, 2020 of approximately $16.9 million or 5 cents per share, compared to a loss of approximately $19.8 million or 19 cents per share for the year ended December 31st, 2019. So they are improving in their losses. So they're getting closer to profitability. But I think once we see this Truforma release and they start getting more revenue in quarter over quarter, we could see Zomedica reach profitability within 2 or 3 years. This article also goes into detail on what exactly caused this loss as well. So Zomedica, which is in the development stage, recorded no revenues in 2020. The 2020 net loss resulted from research and development expenses of approximately $8 million. That's about half of their overall loss. General and administrative expenses of about approximately $6 million and professional fees of approximately $2.2 million for the year ended December December 31st, 2019, the loss attributed to R&D expenses was approximately $10.3 million, G&A was $7.1, and professional fees of approximately $1.5 million. So they did spend a little bit less on R&D throughout 2020, and that could be the result of them not having to spend enough money on getting their Truforma product fully functional. So we see companies do this over a period of time. When they're scaling up the research and development of their product, they're going to have to throw a lot of money at it to make sure that it is up to standard, fully effective, and best in class. Now, when it gets closer to the distribution or production stage, they don't have to spend as much money researching and developing it, which is why we are seeing this number slightly decrease over in 2019 to 2020. Now, what exactly is the Truforma? If you are new to this stock and you have not heard a lot about it before, we're going to do a brief overview of exactly what Zomedica does. So coming over here, we can see Truforma offers complete control over the testing process from start to finish with highly sensitive and specific immunoassays that allowed veterinarians to make clinical decisions faster and begin treating patients sooner. The patients that Zomedica is talking about are pets, so dogs and cats. So what essentially Truforma is able to do is it's a biosensor platform designed to assist practitioners in the diagnosis of complex conditions. Now, coming down a little bit further, Truforma immunoassays deliver accurate, reliable data when testing for thyroid and adrenal disease. Assay performance metrics to determine specificity and sensitivity were determined with the goal of meeting or exceeding the stringent testing standards found in a reference lab setting. So we've talked a lot about bionanogenomics on this channel, and this company, in very simple terms, reminds me of a bionanogenomics Sapphire product for pets. So this is slightly different. They're not testing cancers. The majority of their tests are for thyroid and adrenal diseases, but what it allows the veterinarians and clinicians to do is faster diagnose your pets, so dogs, cats, with a disease and come up with better treatment options sooner to get your pet feeling better as soon as possible. Now, this product has not been sold to anybody as of yet, but coming over here, we can see that Zomedica has set March 30th, 2021 as the expected commercialization date for Truforma. So this is going to be a very big deal. So we are going to start seeing Zomedica start to make sales of their flagship product, the Truforma, coming up very soon. This could really boost their revenue numbers, and we might be able to see Zomedica reach profitability in the near future. Now, this all hinges upon how many veterinary offices that Zomedica is able to get the Truforma into and the feedback that they receive from these medical offices. Now, that's kind of the same thing with every company that has an R&D product. We're just going to have to wait and see as always. But investors are very happy with the results that we have seen with Zomedica's earnings report and Truforma as well. So when we come back over to the chart of Zomedica, we can see that when they announced their earnings, we saw a significant run-up in share price before kind of coming back down with the overall market. Now, we also saw a little bit of a bounce on Friday, going up about 1% during the trading day, but Zomedica did increase about 6% in the after hours trading period. So a lot more investors are gearing up for the date that the Truforma is going to be commercialized. So that means that in the second, third, and fourth quarters of 2021, we are going to be able to get sales numbers of this Truforma product. This is going to be great for this company. And if these come out very well and Zomedica comes out with some updates on how the release and the commercialization of their new Truforma product has been doing in the market, we could see this stock go up to $5. Now, that is going to be my very aggressive price target for this company, Zomedica. Now, it is still considered a penny stock, and at the time that we first covered this video, it was a true penny stock trading under $1. A lot of people consider a stock that is trading under $5 to be a penny stock. So I will follow my strategy as I've done with all of my penny stock positions. Basically, what I like to do is that I put in an amount of money that I am okay with losing 20% of. If the stock falls 20 or 30%, I will sell my position and take the loss on the trade. But if the stock ends up going up 20, 30, 40, even 50%, I will sell off my initial investment and keep the profit in the shares for the long term, essentially making this trade for the long-term portfolio free. In my opinion, this is a great strategy to use, especially when trading risky penny stocks. Now, Zomedica has proved itself so far by being a pretty successful company, but we still have not seen any significant sales numbers from the Truforma because it has not been commercialized yet. So that is going to be it for this update on Zomedica. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you go down and hit that like button and hit the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video, so you get to stay up to date on all of your favorite stocks, learn about a couple of new ones, and see exactly which options I am trading and which strategies I am using to trade them. So I hope you guys are having a really great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.